Good morning, everyone. So we continue reading our book, which we have been reading past few days. The title of the book is "You Can Heal Your Life," and we have reached an important and interesting part of the book where we are talking about how daily work can help us to groom ourselves and make our life a better place to be. So it starts from this very small quote that I enjoy practicing my new mental skills. So the more you involve yourself in new skills and you practice them, that's how your routine is set and that's how it becomes a part of your lifestyle. If children gave up when they fell for the first time, they would never learn to walk. Like any other new thing you are learning, it takes practice to make it part of your life. First, there is a lot of concentration, and some of us choose to make this hard work. I don't like to think of it as hard work, but rather as something new to learn. So, this is how you are giving a new point of view to the thought that it's not a hard work, it's a new learning in your own experience. The process of learning is always the same, no matter what the subject. Whether you are learning to drive a car, or type or play tennis or think in a positive manner. So, whatever you are learning, in the beginning, it is always difficult. It might be hard. But if you start with this intention that this is a new learning and I'm going to take it easy and simple, it becomes a part of your routine comfortably. First, we fumble and bumble as our subconscious mind learns by trial. And yet, every time we come back to our practicing, it gets easier and we do it a little better. So, initially, there will always be some teething issues, some problems when we start something new. But the moment we set, the moment we adjust to the new environment, to the new change, to new learning, things become easier. Of course, you won't be perfect the first day. You will be doing whatever you can do. That's good enough for the start. So say to yourself that I'm doing the best I can. This is an encouraging line to keep you going. Instead of thinking that I could not achieve till certain level, it's better that you tell yourself that I am doing the best I can, because it's very important that you always support yourself. You should be your best cheerleader and you should be the one who is encouraging. No one else is required to motivate you if you encourage yourself. So I well remember my first lecture. So the author is talking about her personal experience. When I came down from the podium, I immediately said to myself, Louis, you were wonderful. You were absolutely fantastic for the first time. When you have done five of or six of these, you will be pro. So, this is how you are encouraging your own efforts. It might not be perfect on day one. You might be learning and you might be progressing with every experience. But that first step of learning is also the milestone. A couple of hours later, I said to myself, I think we could change a few things. Let's adjust this and let's adjust that. I refuse to criticize myself in any way. So, this is how you are tweaking stuff, that you are slightly adjusting and you are reminding yourself these are the things which can be done to make it better. Instead of saying it this way, this that I did not perform this thing well and I need to work on that thing, it's a better way of saying that I need to adjust it. If I had come off the podium and begun berating myself with the thoughts like, oh, you were so awful, you made this mistake, you made that mistake, then I would have dreaded the second lecture. As it was, the second one was better than the first, the sixth one is feeling like a pro. So that's the difference. That's how you move ahead in life. That with every experience, it's a learning curve and you move comfortably by appreciating your efforts. Because whatever it was, however it went, that effort to step on and perform was itself a space to be encouraged. Now, We move on to another important topic which says reinforce your learning. It should be like a practice, consistent. It should not be whatever you are learning, it stays with you only for a day or two. It should become a part of you as a lifestyle. So, the more ways you can reinforce your new learning, the better it becomes. Like, for example, expressing gratitude, writing affirmations, sitting in meditation, enjoying exercise, practicing good nutrition, doing affirmations aloud, singing affirmations, taking time for relaxation exercises, using visualization, reading and study, and many more such things which you start adopting in your life. So basically, these are those uh, different tools which you use to keep yourself going, to charge yourself and charge your day, to set the intention right. So you need to reinforce yourself. It should not be done once and left it there. It should be a daily practice. So author has also explained her daily work here in a very long daily routine structure. But now we move on to something. It says, how do you begin your day? Because the beginning of the day sets the intention of the day. What is the first thing you say in the morning when you wake up? We all have something we say almost every day. Is it positive or is it negative? I can remember when I used to wake up in the morning and say with a groan, "Oh God, another day." And that is exactly the sort of day I would have. One thing after another going wrong. Now, when I wake up, and before I even open my eyes, I thank the bed for the good night's sleep. After all, we have spent the whole night together in comfort. Then, with my eyes still closed, I spend about 10 minutes just being thankful for all the good things in my life. I program my day a bit by affirming that everything will go well and that I will enjoy it all. This is before I get up and do my morning meditation or prayers. So, even before starting the day, if you start with this feeling of gratitude and in your space itself, that comfort zone, you are reminding those affirmations which become the charging point of your life. It sets the intention and keeps the day right. Another one more way it mentions here is meditation. Give yourself few minutes every day to sit in quiet meditation. Now, meditation does not only mean that you sit down with something very heavy on your head and you have to release. Sitting with yourself and introspecting is also meditation. If you are new at meditation, begin with 5 minutes. Sit quietly, observe your breathing, and allow the thoughts to pass gently through the mind. Now give them no importance and they will pass on. So if when the thoughts are flowing and if you focus on certain thoughts, that's where you get in the loop. So let the thoughts pass because this is the time you are just observing. You are not throwing any focus on the thoughts to develop inside. It is the nature of the mind to think. So don't try to get rid of the thoughts. There are many classes and books you can explore to find ways to meditate. No matter how and or where you begin, you will eventually create the method best for you. I usually just sit quietly and ask, what is it that I need to know? So even asking a question to yourself and just getting answer from within is meditation. It's not only sitting with some music on or in a group and just focusing on your thoughts. No. I allow the answer to come if it wants to. If the answer is not there, I know it will come later. There is no right or wrong way to meditate. So it is to everyone has its own way of doing it, and that's absolutely okay. Another form of meditation is to sit quietly and observe the breath as it goes in and out of your body. As you inhale, count one, and as you exhale, count two. Continue counting until you get to 10, then begin again at one. So, this is another way of practicing. Basically, this is breath work. which will help you to again channelize your thoughts. And your breath work is the bridge between your mind and your body. So that breath work again channelizes, and it is a very effective tool to start your day. So these are the two basic practices. We have been doing most of them, which we have in the list here in the book, because the title and the topic itself talks about daily work. So what all things you can do daily. So tomorrow we will be going back to how affirmations help, and little more work on our own personal practices to understand that how we can expand our way of living in the morning, set our intentions right, and see things flowing further. So with this we come to the end of the reading segment. We move on to the second segment and then move to the third one, which is affirmations today. Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. So today we will be going for guided meditation, and as we are reading how it is important to work on these aspects daily. So we really have to plant these seeds that yes, I have to do these daily practices so that it gives us desired results. So we will be doing guided meditation for next 2 to 3 minutes. Sit comfortably with your spine straight and eyes closed. Start focusing on your breathing. Take a deep inhale, hold for a moment, and slowly exhale. One more time. Deep inhale, hold for a moment, and slowly exhale. Grounding energy from Mother Earth is stabilizing you. And as you're breathing in, you're taking peace inside. And as you're breathing out, you're releasing any tension. Allow your mind and body to relax completely in this moment. And imagine your mind is like a beautiful garden. For many years, some weeds have grown there. These are the weeds of self criticism, weeds of doubt, weeds of fear. Without judging yourself, simply notice them. Now imagine holding a golden gardening tool with love and compassion. Begin removing these weeds. And as each weed is getting removed, say to yourself, I lovingly release thoughts that no longer serve me. I choose thoughts that support and nourish me. Feel the garden is becoming cleaner and brighter. And now, gently plant new seeds. A seed of self love, a seed of confidence, a seed of health, a seed of abundance, a seed of inner peace. And with each seed you plant, say to yourself, I am worthy, I am enough, I am creating beautiful life. See warm light shining upon your garden and nourishing these seeds. Know that every positive thought you think is helping them to grow. Every affirmation, every act of self care, every act of and moment of gratitude, your garden becomes greener, healthier, and more beautiful. And at this moment, appreciate your inner growth and say day by day, in every way, I am growing into the best version of myself. And now take a deep breath in, hold for a moment, and slowly release. And whenever you are ready, slightly wiggle your toes and fingers, rub your palms, keep it on your eyes and face, and slowly open your eyes. And now we'll move on to our next segment.
Yes. So as we move on to the last segment of the day, and today is the day to write affirmations. So we are quickly opening our journals, and if you are in the comfortable space, you can create your own affirmations. It will be based on this daily work which we have just discussed in our reading segment. Otherwise, I am also sharing my whiteboard here where these affirmations are going to add as an additional tool to set the intention which we look forward. So just I'll start. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. So we start writing our affirmations, and the first and foremost to start with when we are talking about daily work, every day, what are the things important for us to start the day with right intention? So the first and foremost is giving importance to this daily work. My daily efforts create lasting positive changes. The more you remind yourself that this daily effort is important, it's a practice. It should be consistent. And every day's effort will only create a better space. So create a lasting positive changes. Because when you are putting so much of effort and when you are working on yourself on regular basis, there will be some change which is visible after few days. Now the days can be few weeks or maybe after a month or so. So for to see that positive improvement in your life, you need to put that effort every day consistently as long as possible. So reminder to put that effort will help you to keep on going. Once you start doing or learning new practices and you are into it, the next comes each day is a new opportunity to improve. Now, definitely, if you see every new start is an opportunity whether it is the start of your any new business, or it can be a new month, or maybe a new year. We count it as a new beginning. So each day is a new opportunity. If you see in from that angle, you will realize that this is a way to encourage you. Opportunity to improve. Even if there was something which you felt was missing in the previous days, with every new beginning, you can again make a new start. And that feeling itself is encouraging. That feeling itself gives you a lot of positivity, because you have hope that, yes, tomorrow when the new day starts, whatever I missed or whatever changes I need to make, I have the opportunity to make it possible when I start again or when I restart. So that's a beautiful feeling, because then you don't feel defeated. Then you would feel like going ahead every time. Another affirmation in the same context is I grow stronger every day through small, consistent actions. So, what are these small actions every day? How are they benefiting you? They are making you stronger. So you are becoming a stronger version of yourself by practicing small, small things every day. And these consistent actions are only taking you forward, because big changes are only possible with small, consistent actions. So those actions need to be taken. You cannot reach to the ultimate goal without crossing the small, small milestones. If someone wants to run a marathon of 10,000 or maybe 10 kilometers, let's say it's 10,000 is too much, 10 kilometers, for example. So that 10 kilometers might be a long push for someone. But starting with small and making it 1 to 5 kilometers and then pushing harder will become easier for the person to reach to the ultimate goal. So consistent actions lead to a stronger result, positive result. And when you achieve those results, it is important that you celebrate. Every small victory should be acknowledged, because that is the way you will motivate yourself to do it again next day. So I celebrate every small win along my journey. Very, very important. I celebrate every. And here, small win is more important, because big victories you will see later in a larger picture along my journey. And in the end, as we mostly end the affirmations with the thought that what do I choose? Where is my focus? It's my choice, so I am able to continue it. So I choose actions that move me forward. What kind of actions you are using or choosing? You are choosing the actions which will help me to move forward. So these are the affirmations for the daily work, which can be a source of your motivation to keep you moving forward. Sorry, move me forward. Now, the same list of affirmations we will definitely share in the group. You can go back and just use it as a reminder list where you can repeat 1 or 2 affirmations and keep on encouraging yourself, because the day has just started. Where you feel you need where you stand in the list. Is it on point 1 or point 4? That depends on your space today. And every day is a new journey. Every day is a new start. So there is no harm in going back and following these set of affirmations and helping yourself to encourage to take those small steps every day. So on that note, we might end today 4 minutes early, because the things have been quite quick today. But we meet tomorrow again, same time, same place, same link, with the same interesting book. deeper insights, and definitely doing a lot of personal work to see ourselves growing in better space. Thank you